Careful. Don't drop it, Sean. Oh no. Okay. Nice and steady. Looks like everything is set up for today. But what's this? Looks like some kind of liquid. Is it juice? Oh, I love juice. No, but it's too thick. Oh, it's probably olive oil. But what does olive oil got to do with our lesson today? Maybe I should ask the teacher. Mr. Hanin? Yes, Mr. Hanin! Mr. Hanin!
Didik TV KPM.
Hello everyone, you are now watching Menengah Rendah or lower form on Didik TV KPM together with me, Sean Stephen, as your host. And our lesson for today is obviously English. But what are we learning today? But more importantly, who is our teacher for today? For that, let's have a look at his profile. And of course, today we have Mr. Hanin. Hi, how are you feeling today?
Hi, Sean. I'm very good today. I'm excited.
Yes, but before we continue, could you kindly introduce yourself to our audience today?
Hi, my name is Mr. Muhammad Hanin bin Abu Hanif. I am from SMK Unku Aziz.
All right, thank you so much for that. And I believe it's not just the two of us today. We have a couple of pupils that are online right now, right?
Yes.
All right, let's see who they are. Hi, everyone. Hi, yes, that's right. We actually have 4 pupils with us. Could you kindly introduce them to our audience who are watching at home right now?
Yes, okay. So the first one, we have Nabiha. Hi, Nabiha.
All right.
The next pupils would be Aisha. Hi, Aisha.
Hi, Aisha.
The third person would be Anis. Hi, Anis.
Hi.
And the last person would be Haikal.
Hello, Haikal. All right. So we already have our pupils who are online right now. Are you guys ready for today? Give me a thumbs up if you are. That's right. But I actually have a question.
Yes.
Earlier I saw this olive oil, right? What has that got to do with our lesson today?
So, thank you, Sean. So shall we begin our lesson?
Yes.
Okay. So the title for our discussion today is going to be Food, and All for Life. We are going to focus on reading, Sean.
Okay.
Okay. So these are the learning standard. And the main skill is reading, and the complementary skill would be writing. The learning objective, at the end of the lesson, pupils will be able to recognize with support typical features at word, sentence, and text level of French genre by matching the words and their meanings. And also the second one would be spell written work with moderate accuracy by using the words given.
All right.
Okay, let's continue. So we are going to use our Form 3 textbook, which is over here.
Okay.
I have it here. So our pupils at home can always refer their textbook at home. Close up. This is the pupils book, and we are going to focus on page 18 and also page 19, Sean.
All right. So for those of you who are at home, you can already open up your textbooks, page 18 and 19, and prepare yourselves for our lesson. Over to you.
So we are going to start off with our first activity, which is to find the words in number 1 to number 5 in the text and match them to their definition. So those are the words. The first one is evidence. The second one would be process. The third word would be liquid. The fourth one would be civilization. And the fifth one would be disease. Okay, so we are going to need our pupils' help to actually find the meaning. So I'm going to reveal the text to everybody at home, and also our pupils at home as well. They are ready. They have their books with them. Okay, so they can search the words here. So this is the text. the text is quite long, but it's suitable for their age.
Okay.
Okay. So because we are not going to read it yet,
Yep.
we are just going to search for the words that we already mentioned earlier.
Okay.
The 5 words. Okay. If you can see at the slides, the first one we can identify that because in the text they already underline the word, which is going to be very helpful for them to find the words. Okay. In this slide we have the first one, evidence. Okay. We go to the next one. Okay, Sean, can you see where is the word underline?
Okay, I see in the first paragraph in this text, the first
Yes.
paragraph, line number 1, so process.
Process, and,
And
I
line-
think the other one would be liquid.
Yes.
Okay, now we go on to the next one. Okay, we can already see there. After the word ancient, on top of that, civilization,
Yep.
which is the underline, and also there's one more down there, yeah, diseases.
Yes.
Okay, and then maybe do we have for our last? No, we don't have for our last text over here.
Yep.
But overall, just now, there are 5 words.
That's right.
So we already identify it in the text. Okay, now, so this is what our pupils at home need to do. Find the words 1 to 5 in the text. We already done that.
Yep.
Then now we are going to match them to their definition. The definition is already being prepared here. This is what is exactly inside our textbook. So the answer is already prepared for them. It's just that they need to match which is the correct answer. So now we are going to let our friends at home to search for the meaning for a while. Okay?
Sure.
So
I see.
remember,
so that means from
there
this, from the list of 5 words here, we already have the definitions. We just have to match it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so because they have already glanced through it, I think maybe our pupils already ready or not. Just to make sure pupils at home, are you ready online?
If you're
for the
ready, give us
answer?
a thumbs up. All right, looks like
Okay.
everyone is ready.
So because they are ready, so maybe Sean, could you like to start first matching?
Sure, I can give it a go.
Yes.
Okay.
Word number 1, which is evidence.
Evidence. So I'll have to match it with. I think it's C. Reasons for believing that something is or isn't true.
Okay, so number 1, the answer is C. Reason for believing that something is or isn't true. That is correct.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. So now we are going to let our friends to share the answer with us.
Okay. Yeah.
So why don't we let Aisha to try number 2?
Number 2, process. B, a series of things that you do to make something.
Okay. 2, B, process. A series of things that you do to make something. Yes. Congratulations, Aisha.
Yeah, well
Good job.
done.
Okay. Now let's go to the third word. We would want Anis. Anis?
3, liquid.
Yes.
Something like water that you can pour easily.
Okay. So A, something like water that you can pour easily. Okay, that is good job to you.
All
Okay,
right,
let's
well
go
done to you.
the fourth one, civilization. Why don't we have Nabiha?
Number 4, civilization. E, a large group of people with its own culture.
Okay. What is the answer again, Abia?
E,
Okay. Civilization, a large group of people with its own culture. And last one, disease. It will be Haika, right?
The answer is D. An illness, something that makes you very sick.
Okay. Disease and illness, something that makes you very sick. Okay, well done. Good job, everybody. Okay, Sean, I think they have already got all the answer right. So why don't we reward them?
Yes.
Because this is part of our PBD, which is
Correct.
Pentaksilan Darjah. They have done well. Let's give them a pack of our Duit Raya.
So each of them receive one each?
Yes.
All right. So let me just open up the boxes here
so
real
yes, for
quick.
them.
As you can see, there's already names on these boxes, and each of them will receive. Let me just see whether all the names are displayed. Yes, they are. Oh, whoops, my mistake. A bit too excited, Mr. Hanin.
It's okay. Maybe I should reward you later. Because you are excited today.
I see an extra one. So here we go. One for each of you. Congratulations for doing it really, really well.
Well done.
And because everyone done a fantastic job, we're going to take a short break and back to you for lower secondary on the TV KPM.
Didik TV KPM.
You are now watching Menengah Rendah or lower form on Didik TV KPM together with me, Sean Steven, and also we have Mr. Hanin. Alright, Mr. Hanin, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Sean. So, we have olive oil on Sean's table over there.
This one
right?
here.
So, just get a little bit of connection of what we are going to learn today because it's going to focus on olive oil later on. Okay?
All right.
Thank you very much. So, now we are focusing on the reading strategies that we need to do when we are being exposed with a text so that we have a good strategy when attempting to answer any question for reading. Okay, so because for this part you are going to be given options. So when we want to have like a very good reading strategies, a few steps need to be taken.
Okay.
So first, read all the text to find out the topic and to get the general meaning. So of course, we need to read the text first initially. Maybe you need to read a few times just to make sure that you have a very good understanding, right? And then for the second one, then go back and read each sentence with a gap carefully because for our activity, you need to fill in the gap. Make sure you read the complete sentence just to make sure that you make sense of the gap that you want to fill in with the words given to you. And also think about the type of word that could fit in each gap because in English there are so many types of words. Some are nouns, some are verbs. So you need to make sure that whatever word must be suitable with the text.
Yes.
Okay, the next one would be read the options because there are already options over there. Then read the sentence again with each option in the gap. Which word fits the best? So you need to find which of the word fits the best. Sometimes you might think that it is correct, but you need to make sure it is the best for that particular gap. Okay, and the last one will be careful and write the correct option on the exam paper and then go back and check again. Okay, so this is always a very good reminder to our kids at home, the pupils at home. Once you already circle your answer, something like that, make sure that you already circle on the correct answers. Or maybe whatever that you need to write or do to that particular answer, make sure you check again and it shows that you already did that. Okay, now so this is the text, okay, and all for life. Okay, because the text is quite long as well. So just now I already mentioned that you need to go through it quite thoroughly.
Okay.
When we're reading. So here, so we are going to let our pupils to read. We are going to give them some time because when reading, you need to be allowed to be given the time to actually comprehend the text. Okay, and then after that, what they are going to do is this. Okay, Sean, this is something that they need to do. Read the text and choose the correct word for each space. For each question, mark the correct letter A, B, C, or D. Okay, so why don't we give them some time
Sure.
to actually read the text and also find out the answer. Okay,
Alright.
Pupils, are you ready? Pupils? Okay, good.
see. Alright, everyone is
so they
ready.
already give them some some time.
Okay.
So just a reminder, because this is part of our PBD.
Yes.
So we need to ensure that our pupils at home, they already use the strategy and make sure that they apply the reading strategy so that we know for sure later on when they get different tasks, they could be able to apply the strategy. Apply the strategies.
Yes.
Okay.
And for those
So-
of you watching at home as well, you can also give it a try. If I'm not mistaken, like Mr. Hanin mentioned earlier, it's page 18 and 19 right,
Yes.
of the textbook. So you can give it a try and we can compare answers after this.
Okay, so I think that will be enough for us to actually give them chance to find the answer.
All right.
Why don't we ask a few of them, because we have like 10 options that they need to choose from,
Oh,
right?
yes, yeah,
Okay,
that's quite a
10
lot.
questions. So we start with the discussion.
Okay.
So why don't we start with Haikal? Okay, Haikal, can you read from the start until you meet the question 1?
Maria Alcala of Madrid speaks for many Mediterranean people when she said that a meal without olive oil is boring. So the answer number 1 is no one. No one knows when the Mediterraneans first fell in love with olives because it was before people wrote it and kept Ruger.
Very good. Okay, thank you very much for that reading. So now let's check the answer, John.
All right.
Okay, no one. Correct. Congratulations.
Well done.
Haikal, well done.
And what, does he get something for his correct answer?
Yeah, of course. So you received 1. Where is
All right.
Haikal? So maybe-
For Haikal, right?
Yeah.
Haikal is over here. Congratulations to you.
Haikal. So now we will let the next friends to share the answer, which is Nabiha.
However, there is some evidence that people began growing olive trees around the Mediterranean Sea approximately 6,000 years ago. The Mediterranean countries still produce 99% of the world's olive oil, with Spain being the world's biggest producer.
Okay, so now let's check the answer. The answer will be produce, which is D. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And shall we give her
Wine.
one that
reward.
goes into your box? Well done.
Okay. Next is for question number 3 and also number 4. Okay, shall we go on who haven't? Anis?
From ancient times until today, the basic process of producing the oil is the same. First, farmers crush the olives, then they take the liquid and separate the oil from the water.
Okay, so the answer is until. Congratulations, Anis. So 1 for Anis, Sean.
That's right. Going into
a
her
reward
box. There
for
we go.
her. Okay, and let's try Aisha.
Many olive growers keep their ancient traditions and still harvest the olives by hand. The answer number 4 is A.
The answer number 4 is A. Let's check the answer. Yes, and so now
Well
one
done.
already get 1 each, yeah?
Yes, correct.
For all of them. So, and then we continue. We harvest in the traditional way, says Don Celso, an olive farmer from Tuscany, Italy. It is less expensive to do it with a machine, but it's more a social thing. 20 people come to help with the harvest, and we pay them in all. So that is very interesting, right, John? Paying
Yes.
people with all. So now let's go on to the next one, which is question 5, 6, and 7. So now for 5, we go back to maybe Haikal.
Okay, sure.
Ancient civilization used olive oil as money and medicine. The answer
Okay.
number 5 is A.
Okay, ancient civilization use all A as money and medicine. Okay, congratulations, Haikal. So Haikal also
Alright.
deserve another one.
Another one.
Okay, they
Going
even
here.
use it during war. They would heat it up and drop it down on the enemy. Okay, now I already read until there. So let's have Nabiha. Nabiha, continue. Number 6.
Number 6 is B. These days. It is still used in religious ceremonies as it was in ancient times.
Okay, thank you, Nabiha, for that. Okay, these days, it is still used in religious ceremony as it was in ancient time. It also great for making fish and cheese stay fresh. There are even olive oil lamps and olive oil soap. So we learn a lot now from this culture that is quite foreign to us.
Yeah.
So I think that is a very good reading, exposing us to other people's culture as well by reading.
That's
okay,
right.
now,
And will she get a reward for her correct answer?
yes, of course. Thank you, Nabiha.
Well done to you, Nabiha.
Okay,
Over
now we
here.
go to Anis.
One important study showed the Mediterranean people have the healthiest hearts in Western world.
Wow, okay, let's check the answer first. Okay, healthiest. One important study showed that Mediterranean people have the healthiest heart in the Western world. So that must be a very good study about olive oil. So those people in the Mediterranean, they have one of the healthiest heart in the Western world. Maybe we need to include olive oil more in our diet, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is partly to do with frequently using olive oil. Other studies have shown that using olive oil can help to protect people from some type of diseases. The world is beginning to understand the advantages of using olive oil, and it isn't an unusual thing to see on dinner tables outside the Mediterranean region anymore. So now, people are acknowledging that there are some benefits with our olive oils. Okay?
That's right. And for Anis, does she get a reward as well for her correct answer?
Yeah, of course, Anis. Thank you, Sean.
Over to you. This is for you, Anis. Congratulations.
Aha, congratulations. So now we have 8, 9, 10, right? So maybe we have Haikal to do number 8.
The olive oil producing countries now sell large amounts of olive oil to countries in Europe, Asia, Africa, and North and South America.
Okay, let's check the answer. Thank you, Haikal. Maybe after this is Sasha. Okay, the olive oil producing countries now sell large amounts of olive oil to countries in Europe, Asia, Africa, and North and South America. Ah, okay, that is good. So now,
Congratulations, Haikal.
Congratulations.
One for you.
Okay, now we go on with Aisha. Aisha?
Okay.
Olive oil improves the lives of people everywhere when it is part of a well-balanced diet. The answer is C.
The answer is C.
Diet.
Diet. Okay. So olive oil improves the life of people everywhere when it is part of a well-balanced diet. So this olive oil has become a very good source of like improving their health quality, right? So they become part of their diet. And now let's go on to the last one. Okay, Sean, maybe you would like to choose the last one.
The last one. Okay. Ancient people knew. Oh, sorry. Luckily, the Mediterranean. Oh, what? Before that, Mr. Hanin, I have to give her a reward, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Here we go. There we go. And you want me to answer the final one?
No. I mean, like, you can choose one person.
Oh, I choose one person. Oh,
not
okay.
you, okay.
Because I wouldn't know the answer to that. Let's have. Let's see who hasn't answered just yet. Maybe we
person
can
receive
get
more. Who wants to you? Who you
Nabila?
want?
Nabila?
Nabiha. Okay,
Oh,
Nabiha.
Nabiha.
Okay,
Sorry,
Nabiha.
Nabiha.
Sorry. Nabiha, the final one.
People knew about its benefits and modern science has confirmed them. Luckily, the Mediterranean people are happy to share the secret with the world.
The answer is Nabiha.
The answer is C.
C, share. So let's check the answer. Share. C,
Yes.
Congratulations, you have done a good job.
Yes, congratulations to you. One, what we call duit raya for you. All right.
Okay.
All right, carry on.
So these are the answers that they already produced.
Yep.
So please remember, when you are given a template for you to fill up the answer, just like here, over here, you need to circle your answer. So make sure you already circle. And please remember also, one of the reading strategies is for you to actually check your answer again, whether you already circle it correctly or maybe you have already blackened the answer. And Sean, if you sometimes when you notice in the answer you make a mistake,
Yes.
make sure you erase it clearly.
Okay.
So that there will be no traces of the previous answer. Because sometimes also when this is what the students, the pupils, sometimes they maybe they forget to actually erase it like clearly. So when you give two options, so the answer will be wrong.
I see.
So make sure you only give
Only
one,
one
answer,
answer.
the
Yeah.
one that you really confirm with at the final.
Okay, and speaking about answers here, just in case if anyone who's watching missed out, how do we actually get these answers? Is there a certain strategy to ensure that the answers that we choose is correct, or how do we go about and getting the correct answer?
Okay, thank you very much, Sean. So make sure that you already, as a part of the reading strategy earlier, make sure you can actually replace one of these words, the word, for example, let's go to 10, right?
Yep.
Sometimes you can replace the option that you have here, like give, offer, share, show. This is also for the weak student.
Yep.
They can do this. They replace one word, give, they put it inside the sentence over here,
Okay.
and then they try to figure out, does this word make sense when putting the answer there?
All right. Okay.
So one good questions, like this is the students are able to actually use the words, to help them to choose the best answers.
All right, so that's how you can answer correctly and also ensure that your answers are correct. And right now we're going to take a short break and back to you for lower form on Didik TV KPM.
Didik TV KPM.
And we are back for lower form on Didik TV KPM together with Mr. Hanin for English. Now over to you.
Thank you, Sean. So now what we are going to do is, for our next activity is writing practice. So in order for us to improve our English as well, we need to include a little bit of writing exercise just to make sure that our pupils at home know that they can improve a little bit on their skills. So now we are focusing on writing. Just now, we already learned a lot. We want to know whether our pupils can apply what they learned. But I'm going to explain a little bit more. Okay. Now, the element to focus for our lesson is we are going to see a few type of sentences that an English person should know. When we are learning the subjects, we have simple, compound, and also complex sentences. And also for our lesson, we are going to look at present tense. Okay, we are going to look at present tense. Okay, and our focus for the lesson is we are going to look at present simple and also present continuous. Okay, so what we have in our present simple. Okay, so pupils at home, please look at the slides. So what is for I, S, PY. I just make a short form. I think just to make it clear to everybody who's watching and also learning, our friends in the online. I is for I. Okay. S is for singular. P is for plural. And Y is for you. So that's why I make the short form. If you look like downwards, it's become I spy.
I see. Okay.
I spy.
Yes. Okay.
So that this is one of the technique that I use for my students lah. So for the present simple, so I with am, S singular with is, plural with are, you with are. And if it's about the action verb over here, for example, like the example there, eat. So I eat, singular, for example, like we can put name, like my name, Hanin, eats.
I see. Okay.
However, there's something special when present simple meet with singular.
Okay.
Okay, so there faces a little bit of changes, Sean. Okay, so if you notice, for it, we need to add S. Okay, for watch, you need to add ES, and for carry, like that example, we need to add IS. For plural, it remains the same, and also for you, it remains the same. That is for present simple. On to the next one is all about present continuous. Present continuous, you need to still use I am, singular with is, plural with are, and you with are. But the changes, if you can see over there, we need to do a little bit of addition to the verb.
Okay.
Which is walk and become ing form, walking. So now we have over here an example to Sean.
On this board here.
On this board. So I already written a few words over there.
Okay.
So Sean, could you help me to write your answer? What is going to happen to the verb? It is if it is it is in the singular form.
Singular form.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So for singular form for present simple, right?
Yes.
So here I have work. So it'll be works. I'll just add an S there. So for example, Sean works.
Yep.
Right? So punch, this will be not just an S, but it'll actually be an E-S. Okay, punches.
Punches.
But cry, it'll have to be a totally, well, not totally new word, but it'll have to be C-R-I-E-S.
Okay. Works, punches, and cries. Good job, Sean.
Yes,
Congratulations,
you're getting
you have
correct.
done. Yes, all correct. Okay. So now what we are going to do is we are going to ask our pupils to actually choose the words that they like.
Okay.
They are going to write sentences, and later on, the words that they don't choose, I'm going to give it to you.
Okay. So that's a task for me as well. Okay,
so
sure.
there will be tasks to our host over here. Okay. So now I'm going to ask our students to actually, our pupils in the online, okay, to choose their words.
Okay, sure.
So I'm going to ask who's first. Maybe Nabiha. What is the word that you would like to choose, Nabiha?
I would like to choose civilization.
Civilization.
The one in purple over
okay.
there.
The
Purple. This one.
This
Yes,
one,
that's the
okay.
one.
So this is for Nabiha. So I'm going to pull it out from the list. Okay. So civilization is out. Now let's go to Aisha.
I would like to choose disease.
Disease.
The one in yellow?
In the yellow. Thank you, Sean. So disease is out. So what's left for Sean later on?
Ooh.
Okay. Now we have 3 words left over here. Okay. Now let's ask Haikal.
I would like to choose process.
Process. So process is
Yeah.
out. So 2 more left.
That's liquid and evidence.
Evidence. So let's have the final one. Anis.
I would like to choose liquid.
So liquid. So liquid. So
I'm
Sean.
left with evidence. So this is mine. Can I get it from you? All right, so this is my word. So now we'll give the pupils some time to construct their sentence.
To construct the sentence. And also, I will let Sean to try to write a sentence on the board, okay?
Okay. So trying to recall the meaning from evidence. For those of you watching at home as well, maybe you can give it a try. We can compare our answers, see whether we get the same sentence or a different one. But as long as we are able to somehow show the meaning of the word,
yes,
correct? Okay, I'm just going to erase what's on the board right now. Okay, hold on. I just need to erase 2 words here.
Just to make some space
I think
for
I'll just
the
do it all.
answers. Okay.
Nothing better than a clean slate
So
over here.
pupils in the online, please be prepared. Later on, after we see our host over here write the sentence, we are going to let to have like volunteers, to actually share their answers. We are going to let volunteers first. Okay.
So my sentence will be like this. The evidence shows that she is not guilty. Okay. With a full stop.
Okay.
All right. So hopefully this is correct, because I think Mr. Hanin will also judge and see whether my sentence is right. And also for those of you trying at home, you can also give it a try. And maybe we can compare our answers based on what is given by our pupils who are online. So I think let's check and see whether they are ready.
Okay, let's check. Maybe we have volunteer first. Okay, Sean? I think we are going to see yours.
Mine first. Okay, so I'm the volunteer.
Later.
Oh, later. Okay, sure.
Okay, sure. Okay.
No worries.
Why don't we let our pupils first?
Okay.
Can we have any volunteers first? Any volunteers who would like to raise their hand? You are going to show your answers near to the camera so that
we are
able to actually see the answers, right? Who would like to try first? Volunteers.
Okay, I saw Aisha, maybe I saw her mouth opening. Maybe she said but she was on mute, right? So maybe we can ask Aisha.
Okay. Okay, Aisha, and also, okay, you can read it.
Regular exercise can help someone to reduce the risk of heart disease.
And your word, Aisha, is?
Disease.
So regular exercise can help someone to reduce the risk of heart disease. So something to do with our health. Thank you, Aisha. Well done. So it's a good job. So this is a part of the present simple.
All right.
Okay. Now we go on. Who would like to try next?
Me.
Okay, Anis. Okay. Anis, okay, can you show the answers?
Liquid calories are calories found in things we drink.
Okay, let's read it again. Liquid calories are calories found in things we drink. Wow. Okay, that's not something new. It's just something that we need to realize that whatever that we consume, for example, like milk, they also have calories in the form of liquid.
Yeah. So is her answer correct?
Yes, she got it correct.
Well done, Anis.
So don't worry about the reward, Sean. We are going to give them rewards later.
Ooh, okay. Yes.
Okay. Now, how about who's next? Maybe Haika. Okay, and Nabiha. She seems like very excited to share her answer with everybody.
He is studying the ancient Mesopotamian civilization.
Oh, okay. So he is studying the ancient Mesopotamian civilization. Okay, so this is something that they learned a little bit maybe in the history. Maybe Nabiha also have reading about history. Okay, good job. Congratulations. Well done, Nabiha. And also, who's the last one? The
Haikal.
The only man standing.
Yes.
Okay, Haikal. Okay, Haikal, would you be able to share your answer, please?
The process of making books is very complex.
The process of making book is very complex. What is the word again, Haikal? What is the word that you choose?
Process.
Process. Okay, congratulations. You also have done well.
Yay!
Good job. Well done. And then we are going to see again our
Final
answer.
student.
The final student. Yeah?
Okay, so shall I read it out?
Yes.
The evidence, this is the word that I was given. The evidence shows that she is not guilty.
Okay.
So is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. Okay.
Yes. The verb that I use is show.
Shows,
So
and then
since it is,
why do you put shows as S?
Because it's singular.
Yes, because evidence can be written in singular. Should be written like that. Yeah,
Okay.
evidence. Okay. So that is very good. So now, pupils.
Will the pupils get their
Yes.
reward?
Yeah. So I'm going to give them the rewards because
Okay.
I'm here, so
Okay.
it's easy for me to do it.
Yep.
So I'll give one each. Okay. Congratulations to
Yay.
all of you. Well done.
Nice. Don't forget to share.
I think maybe they don't want to share with anybody because this is theirs. Okay. So just to highlight again, yeah, whenever that we want to write, we need to first determine what kind of tenses that we are using.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you use the correct tenses for the correct moment. And sometimes maybe you need to use past tense, but for this lesson, we are focusing only on present simple and also present continuous with the forms given and the one that we learned just now.
That's right. And looking from this, since this is a writing activity, means they are able to apply what they have learned in terms of reading, right?
Yes.
So well done to everyone.
So,
and right now, that's right, we're going to take a short break and back to you for lower form on Didik TV KPM.
Didik TV KPM.
Ooh, and you are now watching Lower Form on Didik TV KPM together with me, Sean Steven, and also Mr. Hanin. Alright, Mr. Hanin, over to you.
Okay. So, how to actually improve your reading skill? Yeah, this is one of the skills that we need to actually master in learning the language. Besides reading skill, we have writing, we have speaking, and also we have listening. So with this new syllabus, we need to be able to conquer all the four skills in learning this language. So today we are just focusing on reading. So please take notes on this. Okay. So reading, there are things that we need to pay attention to. I already divided it into two parts. First is about the text. Yeah, and the second one is about the questions. So for the text, there might be difficult words. Yeah, there might be difficult words. So we need to be ready because some students, they are not exposed with a lot of vocabulary.
Yeah.
So a vocabulary enrichment activity would be necessary for them to actually understand the meaning behind all the text they need to read later on. Yeah, so that's why the second notes would be increase your own vocabulary. How you can increase your own vocabulary, Sean? First, you need to read a lot. Read cannot be forceful.
Yeah.
So sometimes even at school level, we need to force sometimes because in order for them to get the exposure that these are new words that I need to know, and also understand the meaning, and also later on try to apply when they are writing.
Yeah.
Okay. And also put the option inside the gap to help understand the meaning. This is one of the strategies that we can apply when we face with these gap activity exercises. Yeah. As one of the technique that we can do is actually to put the option inside the gap, so you would be able to comprehend whether the words are suitable in that gap or not. Okay. Now, for the questions, understand the instruction. So that is very, very important. Not for me, because the one who is going to answer is the pupils, right?
Yeah.
So the pupils sometimes need to know whether they need to circle, blacken, all are different instructions, or maybe underline. So these are all different instructions. So once the question asks you to underline, you need to underline.
Yeah.
Don't do other stuff with the question, which is not necessary at all. Okay? And then we also need to be clear on what to do, because understanding the instruction is very important. That's why after that we have like a clear message on the things that we are supposed to do when we are dealing with the reading text. And then read the option given. Please read all the option given. Okay, so there are, just now there are 4 options. So one of the way is for you to actually find the best answer. What not is what you think is like suitable for you, but is suitable for the text. Okay. So I think this is one of the thing that pupils need to do when they are doing the reading strategies. Okay.
All right.
Now we are going to look at what have you learned today. We are going to ask our pupils, in the online, on what have they got from the lesson.
All right. So who can we choose for this, or is there any
Maybe
volunteers?
we start with the volunteer first, Sean.
Okay, sure.
Any volunteer who would like to actually say first, okay? Start first. Raise your hand. Anyone who would like to start first? They are
Haikal
very
looks
shy
very
lah.
interested. Maybe Haikal can share what you have learned today.
Okay, thank you, Haikal.
Okay. Today I learned about how olive oil was introduced to the Mediterranean people.
All right.
Okay,
That's
good
actually
job.
quite interesting.
Yeah,
from our
very
text.
interesting, Haikal. This is because what have you learned is based on their personal experience.
That's
it's
right.
not is from our view. It's from their view. Okay, Haikal, good job. That is something that he learned from the lesson today.
Yeah.
And then let's go on to
Maybe one more. Anyone
Maybe
would
one
like to share their opinion on what they
how
have
about
learned today?
Nabiha? Let's start. Let's let Nabiha to speak.
Today I learned where olive oils are originally originated.
Okay. So they learn about olive. So Nabiha learned about olive a lot today.
Yes, that's right. And how about you, Mr. Hanin? Could you kindly share with us what we have learned in general for today itself?
So first we learned about reading strategies. So our pupils have done well. They follow the strategy that they need to do. Yeah, they follow the advice. So they have done well. Yeah, as you can see, they receive a lot of rewards over there.
Yes.
So they have done well for our lesson.
All right, well done to all of the pupils who are online right now. And in any case, for those of them who are actually online or even watching at home, if they would like to get extra exercises or to enhance their understanding, from where can they get those exercises?
Of course, they have special IDs. They can see Sumberku in order for them to access the activity that are a lot there.
That's right. All right. Thank you very much once again, Mr. Hanin, for our lesson for today, and also to our pupils who are online right now. And I'm told that they actually have a special, performance or poem recital for our ending of our today's lesson. Is that correct?
Yes.
And for those of you watching, please do tune in to Didik TV for more programs and also for more lessons like this. And we'll see you in the next one. But for that, I'll now hand over the floor to our pupils who are online for that poem recital. Over to you.
My love for food. My relation with you is not always love. I do hate you sometimes, but I cannot live without you.
If I am in a good mood, eating you will make me happy. If I am sad and sorrow, you will be there to comfort me.
If I win the celebration I receive, you will be there to keep me company. and share the joy not just with me, but with the whole family.
So truly, thanks for being there for me through my up and down. I don't care what people say, but you played a huge part in me.
Didik TV KPM